Thank you for taking this moment to breathe and to listen to what can change your life forever. My name is Agnes Inikas, and I'm the founder of Starpreneurs TV, How to Dominate the Decade talk show, World Women Conference and Awards, and the creator of Coral Desk. My mission is to empower through education. And I want to thank you today. You took the time to really grow yourself and take your personal growth to the next level. Thank you for doing that. And thank you for joining us. Today, I have the honor to talk with Eric Zuley. He's an award-winning multimedia module, brand authority, visibility expert. But without any further ado, let's see actually today, not hear first, but see who Eric is. Eric, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. What's up, you guys? It's Tyler. I'm here with my man Anthony Anderson. Man is a legend in the movie industry.
Fred Willard, and I'm doing Hollywood the Easy Way.
I'm Larry Namer, co-founder of E! Entertainment Television. I really wanted to say a few words about Eric Zuley, or Easy, as a lot of people know him.
Hi, I'm Christopher McDonald. I'm doing Hollywood the Easy Way.
Eric has been an incredible entrepreneur in the entertainment business, particularly dealing with new media and matching celebrities to all kinds of new media experiences.
To my left, we have Chris Tucker.
He's been a host, a promoter, a great marketeer, and has been pretty well recognized for his consulting expertise. I just want to say, Eric, keep up the dedication, the perseverance, and the creativity. You're helping to change the media world.
I'm Bernie Dorman. You know, I am the chairman and founder of Forbes' #1, Inc. magazine's #1 business conference you can't afford to miss in the world today. 140 countries, the oldest, largest entrepreneur CEO club for you that own a business. And Eric at Easy Way, I tell him there is no internet. It's all coming from his labs. It's just something he created in his sidebar. He's cracked the code of the internet, and our people all over the world use him because when you want the traffic, when you want the clicks, when you want the notoriety, everything else pales to nix. You're higher in speed bumps when you could have Mount Everest. CO Space endorses Easy Way. Use Easy Way because they control the clicks. They are the internet, and I'm Bernie Dorman, and do I ever approve this message?
We're published recently from Weekly Billboard as one of the top 10 most influential people on Twitter in the world, next to Steve Forbes, Mark Cuban, Rupert Murdoch, Sir Richard Branson. I was #7.
And I just gotta say, ever since I've met Easy Way Broadcasting,
It's a long sizzle. There's a lot more, but thank you so much for having me on. It's an honor to be on Dominate the Decade with you, Ragni.
So obviously today, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, you will understand why the welcome and the opening notes were like this, because Eric really is the king of visibility. But Eric, tell us your story. Why are you really doing what you're doing, and how did you end up doing it?
Well, Ragni, you know, a lot of people, I mean, if you get my book, you'll hear a lot more of the details of this, but I almost died when I was 13 years old from a severed artery. I went through a window, and God chose me to come back. I'm not going to go into all the detail on it, but that was a pathway that was then set to me, and it was very, very obvious at 13. I played a lot of video games. I played a lot of strategy games. I played the games that didn't make you dumb, but they were fun. You know, Warcraft, Starcraft, and Mario Brothers, and the fun games that really made you have to think about strategy, really had to exercise your mind and grow that much further. And then it went into music. Actually, you know, I rap perhaps. I might have to get people to put some cash if I take my hat off, but you know what? It's all good. And I'm not soft when it comes to me speaking. I'm preaching, I'm going, I'm flowing. Yeah, but yeah, I do that, you know. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a preacher-tainer, and I give everything I do to God when I do it, because there's a pathway now. And so I did music, I did producing. I ended up meeting a producer while I had a studio. That producer ended up, you know, really teaching me a lot, and then I ended up getting an opportunity to be on stage. And one thing that people need to do when they ever get an opportunity for that next stepping stone to their success is make sure that they're remembered. So like right now, I'm wearing a gold jacket, a hat. I mean, I look different probably than most other people might be on your stage because I'm unique, and I want to be remembered. I want people to, you know, like, I want people to network with me afterwards. And when you create your ambiance to be unique, different, original, and real, then people want to network with you. It's kind of like an attractor factor. It's a magnet. And so what I did was I hired these beautiful models to promote my company. I wore a suit. I mean, when I showed up proper, man. People want to know who I was before I even stepped on the stage. The second thing is I always make sure that my video represents me. You always make sure a third party is validating you. Okay. And so they played my video and it was a very unique, different video, right? So anyway, long story short, I performed, publicists discovered me. Wow, I love your ambiance, love your charisma. Here's my card. And then I got a phone call, hey, come down to Hollywood. Now I'm a guy from Orange County, working at CompUSA, doing sales, doing my thing, making a living, got my apartment and doing the 9-to-5 thing. But I started getting into training and I started teaching people. They were top sales. And I got this phone call and I had to make a decision, Ragni. I had to make a decision. Do I keep doing my 9-to-5, keep my job, or do I follow my next stepping stone to success? Do I just say, you know what, screw it, let God take care of it? So I said, screw it, let God take care of it. And I went down to Hollywood. First time, never been to Hollywood. So I see this guy with a microphone and he's the man. He's got the microphone and everybody wants to know him. He's got the power. He's the networking like guide. Right. And that's me. I've always been a people person. I've been that guy that always has had parties at my house. I love to be loved. Right. And I had to learn that you don't really have to worry about what people think. I'll get into that. But as a kid growing up, I always was a people person. I always wondered who people are. Like I go on social media and I'm like, who is this person? How can I meet them? Wow, this is interesting. What's their story? Like I always want to know. It's like a game. I go into a room and I have to know everybody, you know, and relationship equity is what creates advancement, especially nowadays. It's all about relationships, all about data. And so the publicist called me up and said, hey, come down to this second event, right? And the second event ended up being the same situation with that producer. I originally told you guys about my story. The same producer that I knew from my music studio knew the same publicist. So if this isn't ordained or isn't there some reason or whatever, you know what I mean? So I already kind of knew that producer. Now, mind you, this producer was Mr. Hollywood. He was the big deal, right? He was the man. He had this big TV show, Fox and all this stuff. And so I went over to him and I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to do that. What do I got to do that? I want the microphone. I can kill this. I know I can. And he looks at me and goes, you need to be a people person. I'm like, oh, okay. I need to be a people person. Okay. What do I got to do? I got to be a people person. All right. So I went around to that entire room, Ragni, and I got everybody's card. And I walked back over to that producer. Now, mind you, he was super famous guy, you know what I mean? The guy you can't get a hold of, everybody was talking to him. And I made sure that he knew that I am ready to go. You want to give me my audition, dude? I'm here. And but I also made sure I flexed my authority, even as a peon at the time. And I put my arm on my hand on his shoulder, just kind of letting him know I'm there. Just squeezed it a little bit, and then okay, now I'm waiting for you. And he looked back like, ow, you know, kind of like, and I'm like, hey, I'm here, like, and all these people around him, and so he's like, what's up? And I went in my pocket with all these cards. I was like, here you go, dude. And is this people person enough for you? That was the time. I mean, I can go so much more into the story. The story gets pretty incredible, but I created my own opportunity. So now I'm on my next stepping stone. Now I'm on my second stepping stone. And so from there, I created a YouTube channel, and then I wanted to keep records of what this guy from Orange County was doing in Hollywood. So I started doing my thing with him, and I started keeping records of it. And then I started getting into the interview thing. And so now, mind you, I'm creating my own platform off of a platform. And so I started creating subscribers, and I started building the community. I started building my channel. I started getting in doorways. I started networking my way to success through my YouTube channel. So that's really how it got started.
Beautiful. I think there was already, whoever you're watching, if you don't have your paper and pen with you, go and run now, because even with this intro, you could learn so much. So obviously, me and Eric, exactly the same way. He was curious who I am. So
yeah,
so
had to reach out
that's
to you.
why we're here.
Well, here's a good tip for your audience. So network your way to success is all free. Networking your way to success is all free now. It's social media. It's LinkedIn is the best platform, I think, and then the Wall of Fame which is our platform now, somewhere. And so I saw Ragni doing her thing, man. She had these flyers with these amazing people that I knew as well. She had her graphics on point. One of the biggest things that drew me to Ragni was because she had her graphics on point. She had quality graphics, quality branding. So quality branding is what's going to make you become that attractor factor. So make sure that you always have quality branding. And here's a little tip for you guys. Pickmonkey.com. Free and can make you look quality. All right.
Beautiful. Well, I was about to ask you, what is your passion and purpose in life? But I'm pretty sure people who can already understand what the passion part is, but let's talk about your purpose.
Well, my purpose, I mean, like I said, I was saved by God. I've had so many amazing fans. I call them fam. I hate the word fans. Family, you know, the digital family. I call them the Easy Way family that has been supporting me throughout the years. So many influencers, people with authority that have supported me. And so my passion is to give back to those that helped me step up. And so I love creating platforms, creating opportunity, creating whatever we can, interviews, I mean, we have 35 shows we can put people on now. And so I did everything I possibly could to create the platforms to give back. And so my passion is really giving back, whatever I can do to do that. And we have multiple ways to do that now with multiple relationships. And God has opened up exponential doors. So I'd say my passion is to give back to others.
Let's talk about your specialties now. So how do you really create an influence effect around individuals and in their businesses?
Get my book. So to create an influence, well, I think first you need to kind of dissect what is an influencer. What is a true influencer? A lot of people call themselves influencers, but my definition of an influencer is someone that can pick up the phone and change a life. That's what I think. I think so you don't have to have 1 million followers and all this stuff that's being media played out. You have to have the ability to help somebody get to another level, help yourself and help somebody. And so the influence effect is relationships that turn into relationship equity, building a lot of networking, building tribes, building communities, building movements. An influence effect is a movement. And so if you have the ability to have a platform that creates an effect through influencers, and you have a proven concept, concept, you have a proven model that it works, that's an influence effect, hence the Wall of Fame. You know, I mean, the Wall of Fame is an influence effect. And I mean, building an influence effect around somebody is a whole nother ballgame. And I think a lot of publicists, managers, marketing people, business owners, most people want to know, what can I do to benefit my client? Because that's what makes them money. Build an influence effect around them. And we're putting courses and a lot of situations to teach people on how to build an influence effect the easy way, because we have a special way we do it.
That's so when you want to know more, then obviously in the end we will share all those links where you can sign up and try out if that works also for you. But let's also talk about your greatest lessons and what have been the greatest lessons that you have learned as an entrepreneur, because you are in so many fields and obviously there's different challenges in each, but what would be like you go back and you said, oh my God, that was a moment which you said like, what I'm really doing?
Well, I think the biggest lesson, I mean, dying and coming back to life, you know, obviously faith, keep your faith first, faith, morals, and ethics, you know, have faith, morals, and ethics in business, in relationships, affiliate marketing, and do the right thing, do the right business, and the right business is going to come back to you. Don't be greedy. Don't have have a collaborative mindset, not a competition mindset. The other thing would be database capturing. You know, like I learned that automating your business and setting yourself up to capture database and then following up is the key, because that's going to create your opportunities for sales. And then if you learn sales, if you learn NLP, you're going to have money, you're going to have success, you're going to whatever. So data, I mean, everything in the world right now is database capturing. And so I've learned a lot of ways from so many amazing people on how to capture data. Virtual events is one of the best possible ways. Everybody's doing it now, Ragni. Everybody is realized what I've known 10 years ago. You know, I mean, a lot of these concepts we've been doing, the monitor is the new world. The monitor is the new business. Your mobile phone, your computer, your television set. it's all the new way of collecting data, of getting a message out there, speaking to sell, whatever, you know, making money with monetization, licensing, product placement. It's here's the biggest thing I would say. Make sure that you do your research to keep up with the times. Make sure you keep up with new age networking, because it's always going to change. So the more that you know the new way, the new age of doing it, the more you're going to be ahead of the curve and ahead of your competition.
That's a great advice, and I couldn't agree more. So you're also big in affiliate marketing. You have done over 120 affiliate deals over the time. So what do you think the people who maybe do not have the experience with that, what would be the benefit to really get yourself involved, and especially if you are a business owner or entrepreneur?
That's everything, Ragni. It's a really great question. And if you want to know how to monetize the monitor, that's how you do it. You build relationships with other people that have businesses, because everybody has a business and they're trying to get sales. And the number one way now to get business, because it's on the computer, is an affiliate link, a little affiliate link or affiliate code. And if you motivate others to sell your business, then, I mean, you're just giving up a little piece of the pie to, you know, provide incentive, but you get thousands of people to do that. And if you're really strong, you can get people to actually pay you to have access to it. There's two ways of making money from it. I mean, right now we're getting about 12 different forms of residual income in our sleep. We have 316 different clients that we're teaching this. And affiliate marketing is everything. I'll give you guys an example. So this little unit right here, a lot of people use it, right? You've heard of it. It's called a cell phone. And people use it to take pictures, make movies, make movies now. You don't even need to talk on it, but they talk on it. But what's the number one thing that people use a cell phone for? A text message, right? They get it's more powerful than social media, because it's going to go right to their phone, or a notification, push a notification. So we have a company we work with, and we white labeled that company, and we created easywaytext.com. We created a platform to help people. Like right now, Ragni, I meet you, we have a great conversation. So I meet you on social media, we have a great conversation on Zoom. This is the typical process, right? We have a great conversation on Zoom, we like each other, and now what's the next step? We need to follow up to make sure it keeps going, right? So I can put your number in the text messaging system, and then it'll do everything for me after that. And then you're going to get a text message, and then maybe you have an opportunity for a stage or something. You forgot about me, but hey, wait, because of this text message, hey, I thought about Eric. Another opportunity for me. You know what I mean? So let technology do the work for you. And so that right there, we're making money from. So every time I explain this, you guys are listening right now, you're probably going to want to contact me. Text EasyWay. So I'll show you how it works. Text EasyWay, the letter E, letter Z, W-A-Y, to the number 55678. So now you guys go buy that texting system. You go to easywaytext.com, you pay $50 a month, and you get the texting system. You use the system, you follow up, so on and so forth. Well, we did a deal with that company. I can't say how much, but we did a percentage deal with that company. So now every single time someone buys that text system, we're making money. And we have multiple people that are pushing packages and pushing opportunities and things like that, where we make money. So that's one example. And we have, you know, about 120 deals that we've done like that, and 12 direct deals that we're doing currently.
Wow, and everything makes perfect sense. So so you make the life much easier, and two, you get paid for that as well. It's like, can get any better, no? But let's talk about also the TV distribution deals which you have done. Can you tell us more about that, and what are you planning?
Well, thank you for that question. Definitely. Well, so we have a company called Easyway TV, as you see right there, little Easyway TV, and the hub is Easyway Broadcasting, Easyway Network. So we have a lot of, going back to affiliate marketing, we have a lot of relationships in that particular space, that particular multimedia space. And they all have channels. They all have things. So we created the ultimate hub, hence the Wall of Fame, for people that have podcasts, people that have shows, people that have channels or networks or want to do something, but they don't really know how to monetize their media. They don't really know how to actually repurpose their content and make money. And there's multiple ways to make money with content. Content's king right now. So we're slowly creating a virtual Viacom in God's eyes. Because I want to say that because it's a very positive program. We're only sticking with with the positive side. So we have EasyWay TV. We have about 35 shows right now. You can go on Roku, Apple, Amazon. We have deals with other distributors that are Viacom and Comcast and multiple platforms we can put you on. And so you can go right on your Roku TV set and you can search EasyWay Network and you can download our channel. And then we have multiple speakers, coaches, authors, doctors, reality shows, documentaries, films, all these things that you can watch on the channel. We're also on Apple Store and we'll be on Google Play soon. And then that's our channel, right? But we're also building a super channel. So like Ragni has Starpreneurs TV. Well, we can take Starpreneurs TV, put it under EasyWay Network. Ragni can take EasyWay Network, put it on Starpreneurs TV. So like I said, no competition mindset, collaboration. Okay, you gotta have the collaboration mindset. So now we do a revenue share. Ragni's making money, we're making money, we're all happy, and your clients are happy. So it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win all the way around. And then I actually ended up meeting a lady named Denise Millay Brookhart. I got to give her definitely thanks. A friend of mine introduced me, and this is an interesting story. So I was in a big business meeting, about $1.5 million deal, and we were at a 4-star hotel, and my friend Freddie Krepinson calls me up. And do you guys notice how I'm mentioning names as I'm talking? That's called power of appreciation. I appreciate and remember everybody I possibly can when they connect me to any situation, because that is the reason I went to another level. So he called me up and he's like, you know, first and foremost, I didn't answer the phone for 7-8 rings. I'm not even kidding, 7-8 phone calls. So I knew by the 7th, 8th phone call, this must be really important. So I'm like telling these millionaire guys, can you give me one second? Freddie, what's up, man? I'm big deal. Eric, you got to talk to this lady. You have no idea. This is a life changer. I don't care what you're doing. You got to talk to her. I have her on the line. She's been on the line. That's why I've been calling you. I'm like, I'm in a big deal. He goes, I don't care. This is bigger. And so I'm like, okay, my assistant's not with me. Okay. So I walked over to him. I said, guys, I'll buy your dinner, whatever it is. Do you mind if I leave you for 5 minutes? I don't know. 5 minutes turned into a half an hour, because I ended up meeting this lady, which actually was with Evander Holyfield's family. And she was the president of this major network. You've heard of She TV, My Holyfield TV, and all these big channels. So that was her. Okay. And so she was at that next level of television at the time, you know, and so I met her and we ended up hitting it off and getting along and thank God my millionaire friends were still sitting at the table waiting for me. So I killed 2 deals actually at that time. And we expanded together, because you can't expand without the proper team. You got to find that right person. And it's very, very difficult to find that right person. And so now fast forward, Denise is now the president of our TV network. She runs that for us and she's doing an amazing, amazing job. And so we got, Wall Street, major TV lady, running the whole TV situation now. And then me, who's the networker, social media, the influencer guy, a great team. Then we brought in the books out of it and publishing. And then we brought in the magazines and we brought in this whole system, Ragni, where if you watch TV, there's a system on how you can network yourself to success that's proven to work with hundreds of clients.
Beautiful. So what would be the best advice? You mentioned just in the beginning a little that everything which you knew about events online 10 years ago is now a reality. But what would be the best advice that you can give to event organizers today under all those circumstances? Because I think a lot of event organizers are, 1, frustrated, 2, totally frozen because they have no clue which way to run, or should they just stop and wait, or there's few cases also which have already shown a good example and taking it to the next level. But I'm very curious to know your advice on that, because you had done over 400 events?
450 events. Yeah, we've done 450 events. We've raised millions of dollars for charities, then multiple different types of events. I've spoken on, I don't know how many stages anymore. Yeah, so for the event organizers out there, there's a lot of different directions you can go, because if you guys know about events, there's a lot that goes into a successful event. I mean, if we go down the direction of sponsorship and making money in the event, it's all in the deck. If you don't know what a deck is, it's a basic package presentation of going after people that want to pay to be on your media wall and whatever. And it's all in product placement. So your media wall is very important. That's where you're going to make your money. So whether you do it digitally or you do it physically, your media wall is very important. You're getting the right PR. Invest into the right PR. Don't try to do it yourself. Make sure the PR will make you so much more money because the PR brings the eyeballs. Okay, the PR knows what they're doing. A media relations specialist like me, I'm available, hire me, can actually get you the Gettys and the Huffington Posts and the Foxes and the CBS and the scenes, the big stuff. Because when you get those logos, you get that attention from the people with the money. I've done events, Ragni, where we've made $100,000. We've done big awards, we've done big events. And the other thing is make sure you do it ahead of time. Don't do an event within 3 months and 6 months. No, you do an event within a year minimum, because the sponsors need leeway time. The companies need leeway time. They need to know there's a thing called quarterly budgets. So they need to set you up in that quarterly budget so you're in that list. Okay, so if you want to go after like a Adidas or Pepsi or something like that, that's how that works. So that's a little bit of advice on the monetization side. As far as the producing side, there's a lot of ways to make money on the event. Your stage is your money platform. And the more clever you get to create a benefit for your clients who's going to be on that stage, the more they're going to want to pay you. It's all in the numbers. So you got to think about how you're going to get the numbers so then you can sell your space on stage, or you have product placement, the monitors, and how you position your stage is how you make money. So nowadays, think about it. You're on a digital platform. I mean, right now, I'm on a stage right now. I'm talking to you guys. I mean, I could have monitors behind me. I mean, look, okay, here's a perfect example. You see all these logos behind me? That's how you make money. It's called product placement. See these logos right here? See these logos? People pay thousands of dollars if you have the eyeballs. That's why people like me and Ragni are very valuable. Contact us. We can take you and your event and put it on our, in fact, Ragni, we have a channel that we're working on called Event Television. We have, like you said, 450 something events, but we've captured every one of those events: fashion events, speaking events, education events, seminars, panels, and we have just all this great content that we're getting ready to take 5 different YouTube channels of content. We need like 100. By the way, if any investors are out there, we need editing money. Come talk to us. And we're gonna take this content and we're gonna turn it into the most educational, amazing channel for event planners. Actually, so there's a little bit of advice. Hopefully it helps some of the event planners out there. I don't know. That's how we do it.
You gave so many golden nuggets with this answer. I think it's beautiful. And for example, when I started a while ago with event organizing, then I was actually laughed when I went 13 months before the event, and they were saying like, it's 13 months away. You're talking about your event and you start to promote it 13 months away. I said, yeah. And they were like, no, nobody does it. I said, well, I do. So it's incredible how people see the same type of things. But I think after having 450 events behind you, it's that shouldn't be any even a question there. So thank you for that advice.
Oh, and do I have some red carpet stories, Ragni? I got some stories on events. So if anybody wants to hear those stories, text Easy Way, go to Wall of Fame. I got some celebrity stories that would knock your socks off that have happened on our carpets. It's funny stuff.
Well, I think we will stay a little longer. So, but let's talk about your book. What you have showed here and there? What's that book about?
Yay! Well, this is like really special to me, Ragni. First and foremost, I have to say thank you to Patty Sadler, Denise, my girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, my dad, my Easyway family. I never thought in a million years I would do a book. And I never thought in a million years that, and I have to thank my Easyway Wall of Famers, my supporters over the years that supported me by being in the book. And I'm not a writer. Okay. I'm that guy that you try to get to do something that I don't want to do. It'll never happen. But when you get multiple people that keep coming at you and saying, you got to do this, it's not fair to the world. They want to know your information, yada, yada, yada. So Patty stepped up with New Life Clarity Publishing. We actually partnered up with her and created Easyway Publishing, because books, dude, the book world, guys, the book world is everything. And let me give you a little hint. Repurposing content in any aspect of things into a book is a lot of money and a big business and helps a lot of people. Okay. So having this book is a life changer. It's how you become an authority. It's how you it's how edification really happens. And so this is an older version, but the influence effect is what I've done my whole life. And I've been a matchmaker. I've been a connector my whole life, and I've connected some big deals. I've been on Paramount, I've been on Fox, I've been on all the studios. You know, I've been there and done that. I've connected the best of the best. Now we're starting to connect to the biggest of the biggest on a digital platform, and it's everything's on the wall. If you want to, no, that one, the Wall of Fame. The book is really my story, and a lot of the information that we left out, as far as me almost dying, my dad almost dying of lymphoma cancer. The book is, you know, I almost get tears when I think about it, because this is like my first book. Okay. Like I'm this guy on social media. I'm this influencer, whatever you guys think I am, but it's special to me, you know, like the CEO of Napoleon Hill Foundation, he gave me his book, his new book. He actually, you know, he signed it and he wrote to me a special message. You know, I mean, this stuff I cherish, you know, I mean, it's very special to me. My dad told me that our family, which my great uncle was the president of World Book Encyclopedia, by the way. I didn't even know that. This was one of the first Think and Grow Rich books ever made, ever sold. And so, like, you know, books are in my blood, I guess, you know what I mean? And so this book is the story of influencers like James Dentley, who helped mentor Les Brown, and my girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, who's helped my health and helped me keep going, because believe me, you get very stressed doing this. Frank Schenk was the creator of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a very close friend of mine, and taught me a lot. Trey Ireland, who's a big actor, Netflix actor and producer. Aretha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers. Annie McKnight from Comedy Central and all the stuff that she does. And Brian Smith, the founder of UGG Boots. And Sharon Lecter, the, you know, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And all these amazing people. My dad, I mean, my parent that believed in his son to be an entrepreneur, not a 9-to-5 guy. And like whatever I wanted to do, he supported me. He invested into me. You know, and it's just really my story. It's a lot of my story, but it's not just my story. I wanted to give a platform. I wanted to give an opportunity for our Easy Way family, for the people that supported me, that got to me to where I am today. So they all have chapters. And a lot of the stories of, I mean, this is like 50 something stories of how I met these people and how we became friends. We built a relationship. But the real cool part is how it became relationship equity. How did they become an affiliate partner? You know what I mean? How did we make money with those relationships? And I hope it's a good book. Plus it's kind of cool that I'm in the middle of a tornado. It kind of shows the whole influence effect. You know, all these people are spinning around me. And you know, what's interesting, Ragni, is I had a lot of people tell me like, oh, you shouldn't use the tornado. It'll make people think of disaster and da-da-da-da-da-da. And everybody always has an opinion on whatever you do. And I stuck to my guns. I'm like, well, I appreciate your opinion. And I think that if I walked into Barnes and Noble and I saw some guy in the middle of a tornado, I'd want to pick it up. You know, I'd be interested, you know? And so you can't listen to naysayers, and thank you to everybody that supported me. The book's coming out early this September. If anybody's interested, text Easy Way to 55678, same thing. We have a group on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, all that stuff. But Ragni will let you guys know about it. And maybe, I mean, we're going to do another book series. We're going to do another book called Connected. And it's like all my secrets I possibly can do. And not just my secrets, but my 300 influencers' secrets on how they network their way to success. It's called Connected. And that's going to be we're already working on the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth book. You know what I mean? Like I guess I'm a book guy now, you know?
Beautiful. So I want to thank you that you're watching. I hope that you have made a lot of notes. If you haven't, then the next question, which I'm going to ask, for sure, have your paper and pen ready, or at least have your notes open. The next question is, what are your 3 recommendations how to dominate the decade?
Wow. Okay. Well, I think you kind of need to look where the transition's going. I mean, we're not in a brick and mortar world anymore. We're in a broadcast world. We're in a digital world. We're in the world of AI. I think you need to really, number one is do your research and know where we're transitioning to. Know where technology is going. Know where the speakers are going. Follow the successful people as much as you can to then absorb and adopt their strategies. Number 2 is TV. Get into TV as much as you possibly can, because TV is the new stage. TV is the new business. TV is the new everything. The monitor, I mean, Zoom changed the game, and you're going to see so many people, you know, doing the same type of Zoom, but then expanding from it. The monitor is the new wave of the future. It's the new way of doing business. Speaking is going to take over the game. Speaking is going to be the next biggest way of how businesses do businesses. There's so many small businesses. They're going to have to learn how to either bring somebody on to speak for them. I'm available, by the way, book me, or do it themselves. Doing virtual events is the #1 key in how to make money from now on. Get into the virtual event space, or hire somebody like us or like Ragni, you know, that way, like Ragni, you know, that knows what they're doing. The virtual event space is going to be on television. And that's going to be the new wave of the future. You're already seeing with our client, Best You TV, 150 something speakers. They're killing it. They put the proof of concept together. It was pretty amazing. So that would be #2. #3, I would say, is make sure that you have your automation in place, because as you work with TV and you do it the right way, you could end up getting an avalanche of business, which can crumble your business if you're not ready for it. So make sure that you're ready with your team. And we actually have a software partner, again, another affiliate. We make money when we so we have a software partner that has the ability to automatically text, email, and voice dial, automatic follow-up. And then what we can do is we can actually sync in all different software to all work with the same flow and stuff. So those would be my 3 examples.
Those are very good examples. And you who you are watching, if you have any questions, if you have any comments or recommendations on your side as well, please leave them below the video, because once the video is premiered, we will take care of them. We will answer all the questions and we will get back to you immediately. So Eric, if someone wants to follow you, if they want to contact you, how they can do so?
Oh, thank you, Ragni. I appreciate that. So to all the Ragni fans, all the Dominate the Decade fans, Startpreneurs fans, and by the way, congratulations on, you know, World Women Conference. We're proud to nominate you on our awards, and you're rocking it with that. For all the fans of Ragni and what she does, if you want to get in contact with us, like I said, text Easy Way, letter E, letter Z. So where it says 2 on your phone, you put 55678, and where it says message, you put Easy Way, letter E, letter Z, WAY. That is one of the best ways to contact us. Second way is the Wall of Fame, easywaywall.com. You can actually connect. In fact, let me show you guys. If I may grab the screen here, Ragni.
Yeah.
Oh, my video's still on here. So if you go to easywaywall.com, and you want to connect with Ragni, okay? So all we're doing is empowering Ragni. We're going to help Ragni with whatever she's doing. We're going to, you know, just support her as much as she can with the platform. Ragni can actually go on and she can post, and so let's say you want to connect with Ragni through, or let's say our fans, our supporters want to connect with Ragni. We want to get her more of a database. She needs to update her profile a little bit, but so Ragni actually has an account right here. It's a profile just like Facebook. Now
I just did it, by the way. So
yeah. I'll show you guys actually what a whole profile looks like. If you guys are fans, I'm going to use Kristana as an example. She's a good friend of ours. She's actually one of our presenters on our awards coming up. Kristana Loken, who's the star of Terminator 3. So any Terminator 3 stars out there, or fans out there, Mortal Kombat fans, I mean, a lot of people know Kristana. So you see the little verified badge, so you know that they're important. So this is what we created. You have your own profile. And if you don't know what an EPK is, electronic press kit, it's a very simple way for people to know about you within like 30 seconds. So right away, you pop on the profile, you're going to know who Kristana is, or Ragni, or anybody, right? And then all the other members are going to want to network with you. See, you can build whatever you want. And a lot of people don't really know how to package themselves. We did it for you if you create this. So go to thewall.com, go to where it says login, click on register, and just put your name, your password, your email in, and connect with our, you know, almost 300, you know, high quality active users that are on here. There's a lot of major people like Sharon Lechter and Forbes Riley and Greg Reed and Frank Shankwitz and Kate Linder from Young and the Restless, Kristana, James Dentley, Kevin Sorbo from Hercules, and all these amazing people, plus some really amazing people you don't know about, actually. Some very talented people that really deserve to be hit up. They're the next rising stars, you know? And so you go to the Wall of Fame. The other way is I'm on Instagram, you know, I mean, just look up Eric Zuley on Instagram, any social media, but the best way is the Wall of Fame. And I obviously got my, if you go to Google, it's all there, ericzuley.com. But the Wall of Fame is the best way. The best way that you're going to get connected with us is there. If you're a Facebook user, I know it's probably, I'm already confusing your audience by now. If you're a Facebook user, our little tribe, our community is easywayfam.com. Letter E, letter Z, WAYFAM.com. That's where a lot of our group unite together. And here's the other thing too, Ragni. I don't know if you know this, but we're actually connected to over 10,000 groups on Facebook. One of the groups is Tony Robbins' official group. You know, it's a verified Tony Robbins, and a lot of other big influencers that have these massive groups that we can post on, and it will actually post. Do the little approval thing. They know it's us, and they post it, right? And so we get to a lot of people on social media like that. And one of the things we do is, if you join our Easy Way family, a lot of times we'll do interviews with you. We'll bring you on shows. We'll try to support you as soon as you join on the wall. We just give you a little bit of love so you get a taste of what it is. And then, you know, if you want to continue, we have, you know, business options and things like that. So I'd love to hear from you guys. Do what I call virtual handshake effect. I'm sitting here waiting. Don't wait. Hit me up.
Exactly. So, Eric, what would be your last message if someone was watching us today? What do you want them to take out of this interview?
Oh, that's a great question. Keep your faith first. You know, faith. I'll say it again. Faith first. You know, if you are a business owner or an influencer of some sort, look at yourself as a vehicle, and you got to go places. You know, you got to take your clients places. They got to get in the vehicle. They got to move, but don't be driven by normal fuel. Be driven by faith fuel. Your spiritual side of you is waiting for you to be proud of it. Don't be. A lot of people are they're too shy to be proud of God, whatever your God might be. But faith, spiritual I think is a key factor. And my God is Jesus Christ. My God is the normal God. I'm a Christian, and I preach his name as much as I possibly can. If people ever tell you, oh, don't say God in the industry. I've had so many people tell me this. You shouldn't, when you speak, don't talk about God. These are just darkness. That's just darkness. The light will always win. You know, I encourage everybody to be proud of God, man. Be proud of your faith. Be a faith-based heartpreneur. Be an influencer that creates a faith-based impact. Let's create a stronger impact and a domino effect to get more positive content out there. Become a content creator. Be like Ragni. Be like me. Create a platform that creates positive programming. Let's get rid of this crappy content. You know what I mean? I just this is what God's kind of telling me to do. I don't want to mention names and channels, but there's a lot of crappy content out there. We need to all unite. You know, in fact, we have a special award we do, and our motto is unite. Okay, I don't know if you guys will sit there. Our motto is unite. Okay, let's unite together. Let's unite the elite people that have gifts, and let's all come together and let's make a difference together. You know, like let's just do it and let's make God smile.
Beautiful. That's a very, very beautiful message, Eric. Eric, I want to thank you for investing your time in our community today, and thank you for taking the time to share your very impactful story, obviously, and you are a truly amazing person in any area of your life, not just a very likable person, but also a entrepreneur which really has seen the future long before it happens. So it's a beautiful gift to have. So thank you very much.
Ragni, if I may, I'd love to leave everybody with a gift to show an example of the power of collaboration, the power of appreciation. I'd love to come together. In fact, give me a pound. Wait, there we go. Give me a pound. There we go. There, see? Let's come together. You and I both have powerful platforms to get their message out there. And I'd love to give a gift, give a challenge. Maybe you and I put a challenge together for the opportunity for someone to get on our shows, to be interviewed, as well as get their own show. Okay. For the opportunity to get their own show, give their own platform, put positive programming out there, to be on both my platform and your platform. And all you guys need to do is I could say text EasyWay to 55678, or contact Ragni. But me and Ragni will come together and we'll put a campaign out there. And I'd really love to give that opportunity to your fans and viewers.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. So who you are watching, I hope you did make notes. And
are you with me? Are you agreeing? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
we talked about it just before as well. So yes, of course. Everybody who knows me, I'm all about collaboration and really seeing synergies in people and uplift each other and really see also the gifts that we are given, that those are found. So the untold stories really come to audience, and the message will really be in front of the people that need to hear it. So yes.
I know that's one of the things that drew me to you. I love that you're also a opportunity giver.
Exactly. So you that you were watching today and taking the notes, now what do you need to do with those notes? You need to take action, because if you want to change your life and if you want to become the hero of your life, you need to take action on that. But you can become the hero in someone else's life. How? By sharing this video. Because Eric's story is truly amazing, and I know that you agree with me. And we never know when there's a person who has gone through a lot of challenges, maybe in their lives, maybe being also next to the death that you can really feel it under your skin, or you are today in a situation that you don't know really how to take your business to the next level. Whether you want to just start it, whether you want to grow it, or you want to scale it, today you have someone in front of you which has all the experience in that. When we choose our mentors and coaches, we need to choose the people that have done it, who has the tracking system in order.
Track record.
Exactly. In order for us to really know that we are going to the right place to ask the advice that we really truly need. So do it. Take action. Find the person that can take you to the next level. I'm pretty sure that Eric can be one of them. And I will see you in the next episodes. Thank you very much for joining.
I want to give props to my boy Michael Butler too. He'll kill me if he doesn't, if I don't. Tell us to Beyond Publishing too. I love Michael.
Yes. So Eric, thank you very much, and thank you everybody for joining us today.
Thank you, Ragni. It was an honor to be on your stage. It's always, like I said, power of appreciation. I'm very appreciative for you to help me expand our message a little more.